Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome into this reading. We're going to dive into a message here for you and see what's going on. Before I forget, I did want to remind everybody that as of December 31st, I will no longer have the booking page available for personal readings. If you want to book a personal reading and save it, that's perfectly fine. I've had a lot of people lately booking them for gifts, for Christmas gifts, which is fine. It's just that on the 31st, moving into the 1st of January, you won't have that page to book them. You can book them for any time, but just to make that clear, okay? So we're coming down to like the last 60 days on that. I just wanted to give everybody a reminder. Let's dive into this message here and see what's going on for you. Show me for Aquarius. Show me for Aquarius. Okay, we have flame of courage. Interesting. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows and fear. That's something that came. If you didn't see the collective energy transmission that went live on Sunday, I'd invite you to go watch that. It's probably under the lives tab. Or if you scroll back far enough, Monday morning, Sunday night on your feed. Okay, show me. Okay, we have hurtful events. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past so it won't anchor you down. For some of you, this might be about moving on from something, but for others, I feel like this could be a little bit about like how you may have prevented yourself from stepping into your full power. Okay. And being sure not to beat yourself up over that. Roots of stability, very interesting. Ground yourself in what nurtures your being. Establish a stable base from which love and career can bloom. Yeah, go watch that reading, Aquarius. It's been loud in the Scorpio and Aquarius collective. Sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring and the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. I feel like this is about you really stepping into who you are and your world kind of molding around that. That's really interesting. Okay, so let's see what wants to come through here, Aquarius. There may have been some things in the past that have really prevented you from fully expanding or embodying the fullness of who you are. And I feel like this is about you allowing that to not really impact you anymore, to not let it stop you anymore. Show me for Aquarius. Show me for Aquarius. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is about confidence in yourself, Aquarius. Embodying who you are at your core. For some of you, this could be for those of you that are working through your Chiron and Aries. Chiron being in Aries right now. If you hear that noise in the background, that would be Teeny. No, excuse me. That's Teak or Teeny. I think it might be Teeny. Hulk smashing her box. Okay. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of here like knowing what you're meant to do, but feeling uncertain on whether you have what it takes to accomplish it. Okay. And I am picking that up. And I feel like there's something that has prevented you from doing that in the past. It feels like whatever this hurtful event energy is. And I feel like this is you finally overcoming that, something that has really hindered you in your life. Show me more about this Queen of Swords. It's held you back. Page of Cups. Yeah. This is identifying some sort of tender part of you here. This sensitive part of you. King of Cups. Absolutely. It's like a bruise. There's some tenderness around this, or this area of you, this part of you that you don't want touched. It's like you've been avoiding allowing anything to have access to touch it. And so by you really embodying this part of you, coming to terms with it even, it doesn't have power over you anymore. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Swords. You know where you want to go. You know the outcome you want. Five of Pentacles. Some of you don't feel like you deserve this, and this is something that's been coming up for a long time now in the last, I guess, I don't want to say long time, but it's been coming up a lot recently. This Six of Cups makes me feel like this has something to do with your upbringing, your childhood, maybe not feeling good enough since childhood, or something that transpired. That could be this hurtful event. Okay, it's definitely in the past. I'm telling you, it's something that has really held you back. You know the outcome you want. That's interesting. You have clarity on the outcome you want, but again, there's something here where maybe you feel like you don't deserve it, or you can't achieve it, you can't accomplish it, that there's something else that is true that's actually not. And that's where the hindrance comes in to interview here. Okay. Let me see this Queen of Wands here. Show me this Queen of Wands. Okay, we have Temperance. Give me 1 second. Aquarius, this feels like you are, with this Temperance energy, you are actively working on overcoming insecurities that stand in your way. Okay. When you find some insecurities popping up, or you find that like something that you're doing or something you're presenting with is a little bit touching a little bit of a nerve here that makes you feel uncomfortable or insecure, you're learning how to work with that energy and balance that. It feels like you're integrating this. And it could be a wounded masculine energy. I'm just picking that up as a side note. Two of Cups. Wow, this could be about opening up emotionally. Certainly. Your confidence around successful relationships, connections, successful in like sharing emotions or opening up your heart space here. Maybe it's your confidence even in your physical appearance with that Queen of Wands. There could also be somebody that you're connecting with that's helping you to get over these insecurities here. But the work has to be done internally. Anybody can tell you, you know, whatever. They can tell you whatever to make you feel good about yourself. But the work has to be done internally. Like, it can't just be because somebody says something. It has to be that you believe it. And this is you working with that energy. Otherwise, if this is not about connection for you, this is about allowing yourself to be open and to make yourself vulnerable in an effort to bring balance into your life, to bring balance in, like achieving the things that you want, going after goals that you have in mind here, and feeling confident to accomplish those things. So for some of you, I see that that's the case. All right, let's look at the Two of Pentacles. Absolutely. Justice. The Five of Cups. And Death. Aquarius, I think that for some of you, you could have these feelings of regret that may be regurgitated for you, and I feel like you're transmuting that energy. For some of you, it's regrets. For others of you, I feel like it's whatever this hurtful event energy is that basically created this monster in your life. And it feels like a quiet monster. Okay. It does. It feels like a quiet monster. I mentioned this in the reading that I did, the collective energy transmission. Please go watch that. I'll put it here at the end for you on the screen. um it appeared to be a lion, but it was a kitten. And I feel like this may have steered you away from certain things or kept you from certain things, accomplishments, connections, whatever it is, connection in general. And I feel like you're burning that off. I feel like you're learning how to integrate um, truth, whereas maybe before you believed a lie. You have this idea in your mind. I see that here. What the future looks like, what you want something to be, what you want in life. And I feel like you have something here that's showing up to assist you with learning how to overcome the insecurities, really, that have hindered you from accomplishing or having this. And I did, again, I see, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck. I see that you're transmuting this energy. So this is an integration for you. This is beautiful. Give it some time. Don't rush it. Feel your way through it. Because as they say, I know it's cliche, but you have to feel it to heal it. And I see that's what you're doing here. You have to be able to feel it to identify it as well. So pay attention to what you're experiencing and your emotions around this, and pay attention to what is false and what is true. Aquarius, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this reading was helpful and that it finds whoever it's meant for. Sending you a lot of love. Take care.